All right, Sean, introduce this young man.
So we've went from the food truck into the brick and mortar. Blacktop Grill has made the transition, and if you are in the Northwest and you're looking for food, I'm always looking for food, doesn't matter what part of town I'm in. These guys, oh my God, they do some things with food and hot dogs and quesadillas, and the corn is just absolutely amazing. So we've got Blacktop Grill on the line, and...
What's this guy's name?
You're talking to Gabe Ceniceros.
I was going to say it's Gabe.
It's Gabe.
I was going to say it's Gabe because Gabe and I have met a couple of years ago, but Kyle keeps talking about you, Kyle the Blessinger, and he said, "Dude, you got to go try Gabe. You got to go try Blacktop." And I've already been to Blacktop, and so I asked you yesterday for a couple of pictures to post, and we were going to have you in the studio. But there's one thing I'm going to tell you guys: if you're going to go to Blacktop, make sure you eat the food there. It travels, but it doesn't travel exceptionally well. Like a lot of restaurants right now, their food doesn't travel well. It's meant to be eaten where you're seated. Blacktop's got a great outdoor dining, and they've got good inside space too. Social distancing, of course. Make sure you wear your mask and all that fun stuff. But go check these guys out. They're at the corner of Thornydale and Cortero, right in the old Mama's Barbecue. You can't miss them.
This is the Bash's shopping center.
Yes, sir. And Gabe, so tell us a little bit about your menu, because I love that wrap that you have on there. And tell me which wrap I'm talking about.
Yeah, thank you. Well, we got two wraps. We got the Southwest wrap that's very popular, but equally as popular, we got the Tuscan wrap as well. So two different, regions, but just as delicious for sure.
So the corn that you put in that Sonoran wrap. Talk about the corn.
It's just, fire roasted corn, and we use that in a lot of our items. We have an award-winning hot dog, the Elotero, that, kind of started that, and then it kind of poured over into our vaso, which is equally as popular, and it's just been a great ride. I'm really happy that people enjoy.
So how do you describe your menu? When people say, what kind of menu you do at Blacktop Grill, you tell them?
Yeah, I guess I describe it, to keep it simple, a gourmet comfort food. It's just comfort food that you crave, like, and fresh. We have bakery, fresh buns, and Angus hot dogs, and the quesadillas, like our tortillas are made by Estrella Bakery, which, are a Tucson staple for sure.
Yeah,
so
we know the Estrella people very well. Great people, great tortillas, perfect choice.
100%. So we're happy to have them, part of our menu, baked goods.
You know what I like about your menu is, and it's the dynamic of coming from a truck to brick and mortar, is it's simple, right? You know what you're really good at, and it looks like you're excelling at it because you only have these two wraps. One's the Tuscan, which is more Italian with artichoke hearts and sun-dried tomato. But then on your other one, you have under sandwiches you have three. There's a buffalo chicken sandwich, there's a pesto chicken, and a classic torta.
That's right, and the menu really consists of stuff that I'm get excited about, right? So, and keeping it simple all at the same time, not veering too far off, because we really want people to try, our main courses and not veer off into pizzas and other things of other, you know what I'm saying? Like just other genres of food, I guess.
So when we went, I went and I had two business guys meet me up there, and we did a little meeting inside your place, and he had the torta with the side of the elote, and the elote was gone before the sandwich was gone, and then he ate the entire sandwich. I mean, the corn was that good. I had the homemade onion rings. Obviously, I wasn't on keto back then, and
you're giving yourself away, man. You broke your diet a long time ago.
But that's okay. I came back to my diet, and it's all good. But the chips and salsa that you have, and then you get the side of corn. That's a meal in itself. So
100%.
What I really like about your place is the fact that it's something different. You're not going to get it anywhere else. You can't do this at home, number one. Well, you can if you're really, really good, but I'm not that good, and I'm pretty damn good. But this is something I can't do at home. I can only get there, and I'm not getting it at any other restaurant in all of Pima County. That's what separates these guys apart.
That's a real compliment, so I appreciate that. Thank you.
I feel we just had Kenny on from Sonoran Brunch on about 40 minutes ago, and I feel like you guys are in this similar thing. You're making these familiar foods, but you're taking it to that other,
next level.
You're taking it up a notch or two in a different way. I mean, when you look at your sides, you have pickled cucumber, homemade chili, You're doing a slaw, the house slaw that has sriracha or chipotle. Your roasted elote, which Sean says it's amazing for corn, right? Chips and salsa. And then you're doing, your onion rings, but then you're doing your fries that either have chorizo chili, green chili and cheese, or chili and cheese.
That's right. Yeah, and if you really look at the menu, man, it's stuff that's been around for a long time.
Right.
We're just kind of putting our own twist on it and our own sauces, and I think that's what makes it special. So
let's keep the keto theme going. I see that you have fried cheese tacos.
Yeah, I give credit to my wife for that because she tries a lot of diets, and I used to make fun of her, but all of a sudden, I see her start making these cheese shells, and I'm like, oh my God! It just got kind of lit a light bulb to be able to use. My truck was small, so I was actually making these fried cheese tacos on the truck easily, and then kind of just incorporate it into the restaurant. And I go nuts about it, and I appreciate the fact that people have been loving them too.
What's the hours of operation for Blacktop Grill?
It's Monday through Thursday, 11 to 8 p.m.
Right.
Friday, Saturdays, 11 to 9, and then Sundays we're open 10 to 4. So you got to catch that brunch on Sundays, and we're going to start incorporating some really fun stuff on Sundays as well. So keep an eye out.
Okay, so for Northwest fans, because we're running out of time, we got 2 minutes left. The one thing that we have not talked about is you guys have a tap. So you guys have actually beer. You can get your hot dogs, and you can get your beer. You get your quesadilla, you get a beer. So if you want to go, they got a couple. I think you got 1 or 2 TVs, right?
No, we're trying to keep it to where people are communicating again. You know what I mean? We're leaving out the TV, so unfortunately we're not going to have sports, but, we want you to talk to the family, and we want you to enjoy the music.
You got the clap for that one.
You got the clap for making people communicate. So that's good. Go in, have a beer, and talk to people.
Gabe, give me one other restaurant you like to go to that's not your own place. We always ask this of newbies on the show.
Oh, man, you're going to put me on the spot on that one.
I'll give you 2 if you can go quick.
Oh, man, that's a toughie. Oh, there's so many choices, man. But if I got to go number 1, Herradero has a really amazing hidden kitchen on Trents and Flowing Wells.
Sure.
It's a meat market, and they have this back kitchen that's just to die for.
It's like when I go to Rancheros in Catalina, the back kitchen.
Yep.
Amazing.
Yeah.
So
I'm going to put that on my list.
Yeah, it's up in Catalina. It's right next to Claire's Cafe. Amazing.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
So,
I'm going to put it on my list to try.
Gabe, thanks for sharing the love of Blacktop Grill. And Sean, thanks for bringing them to our attention.
Absolutely.
And we'll get you in studio in the new year, okay?
Yeah, that sounds great, y'all. Appreciate you having me.